Part 2.
Part 2.
So, I got diet orange cream soda because I'm watching my calories. I got a Big Mac too.
And the only reason why you got the Big Mac
was for the coin, but
you could have probably just bought the coin, you know, that they probably would let you just pay for the coin.
oh, you're right.
I bet you they would have just been like, it's gonna be $3.50, thank you.
Yeah, maybe. I can't do the Big Mac.
What is that noise? What is that from?
What's that?
Oh, Jason. The movie Jason. Or Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason why I know that is because I know that, but Ali plays a Jason game on his iPod.
See, Jason screwed up. Instead of hunting like all these physically fit people, you know, at a campground, out in nature and stuff, he should have just hung around like a McDonald's.
I know.
When people are already bloated, they're kind of running slow. They're like,
Yeah.
I feel like garbage. Just go ahead and do it.
And it would have been more meatier too.
Yeah, meat.
What am I gonna do? I'm taking Eric on an Amish ride today. It's like
I've never ridden an Amish before, so I'm looking forward to it. Is I just ate all that garbage. So much grease and fat.
And you still want donuts?
Carbs, no, don't care. But I actually feel good. I don't feel like trash.
Give it a few hours.
Yeah.
Give it a few hours.
All I have, you saw everything I ordered.
Yeah, you ordered a lot. I can't believe.
I have a Big Mac and fries. That's it.
But listen, he ate a 5-pound burrito.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
5 pound
I need
burrito.
to find a trash bag.
Yeah, this is a pretty sweet ride. You don't think of minivans as being
I
pretty
know.
sweet ride, but this is a pretty sweet minivan.
You know, when I got this van and I was doing Uber still, I got the cool car badge.
Ooh.
So when it's like, ooh, this is a cool car, I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't do it with my last one, but this one has all kinds of features.
And you're so humble about it.
That's why I got this van, specifically because I wanted the cool car badge. And then I quit Uber and started driving Amish. You're gonna go, oh, and walk around.
I could walk around. Where are we going to go?
I don't want to walk. Are you kidding me?
I'm getting those fast food sweats.
The fast food sweats. We're gonna. Did you know this car will? Let's say I'm backing and backing, even with the camera, and I don't see it. Don't see the car, which I should. It will automatically slam on the brakes for me.
You know, I saw some lady behind me. She was driving a Lincoln, and it was stop and go traffic because of construction. And we were stopped, and she started to inch up. She was like texting. I'm looking at her in my rear view, and she's staring at her phone. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get bumped. You know, it's gonna be a little tap. And then all of a sudden, her car just stopped. She went forward, her face, phone, everything, right into the steering wheel. And then
because idiots on their cell phones text messages.
she snorted. So anyways, I think she had that feature too, like, oh, you're gonna hit something, and it just slams on the brakes. And then she was like swearing. But
it was her fault.
It was, you could see her like yelling in the car and stuff.
She was probably embarrassed. If I do something stupid, which is very rare that I do something stupid in the car, but when I do, I will call myself an idiot, but then I'm looking around to see if anyone saw the stupid thing that I just said. Because
oh, that was terrible. No
like,
one around to see it.
Like, when I was doing lots of Craigslist, I went downtown.
Ooh, look at that. Jaguar, an appetite. It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
You
know what's not pretty?
My belly.
The car payment. That's what
Oh, yeah.
Or the insurance payment.
I thought we were going with my belly on that one. So I went downtown, and you know, any downtown has the one-ways, all right? And I meet this guy, and I buy
a shotgun.
Did I buy? No.
A horse head.
No.
A baby. You bought a baby.
Drugs. But no.
Actually, baby would be a worst purchase in the world. You're like, I want to buy this thing that's going to cost me a lot of money for
Exactly. You're going to actually spend more money on the baby than, yeah. I don't know if I was selling or buying a pack and play. Anyway, I'm at the gas station and
what's a pack and play?
One of those beds, like things for babies that pop out and they pack and plays.
I never heard of them.
You have 4 kids.
Yeah, but they're older.
John.
They're older.
No, pack and plays have been around since the 80s. They're not as dangerous as they were in the 80s.
Oh, I probably had the finger chopping off one or something. Maybe.
Probably. You probably did. And I went down the wrong way, so I was going toward traffic. And it was so embarrassing because I couldn't. And I was Ubering.
The wrong way? What kind of badge do you get for that?
Well, here's the thing. I was Ubering an undercover FBI agent when it happened.
Oh, I remember you telling me that story. See, he got you all discombobulated.
He really did. Well, and it wasn't because I did not know he was an FBI agent at the time, though.
I think he was just trying to peek you up. I mean, because if you're an FBI agent, especially if you're undercover, would you go around telling random people?
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was after. I didn't know. He wouldn't tell me. He refused to tell me who he was. When we got to once I started going the wrong way, he was no longer drunk. And it was like, he started to try and grab it was weird. And he's like, all right, well, this is what's going on. And like, he was no longer drunk. And I was like, and I went the wrong way.
That's right. And then he's like, oh, don't worry, I could get you out a ticket or something like that.
Well, he gave me a $20 tip, which, I mean, but he made me feel so uncomfortable because he was hitting on me and stuff. But it was probably because he was acting drunk, you know, and he was hitting him. I guess there's something they were trying to do. They were trying to figure out who was someone was selling drugs around. They might still be trying to figure out who's selling drugs that's laced with something that's killed 3 people.
They suspected you.
Well, I'm assuming that maybe it could be somebody that takes Uber. They were doing a sting. I don't know. He was asking me questions. I'm at his drop off and I accepted the next ride and he's grilling me all these questions. And I'm just thinking, I gotta get to my next ride. And I had his name and then I forgot it by the time I got home because I was gonna look him up.
Was it Smith? Joe Smith? Mr. Anderson? Was it Mr. Anderson?
It was John Doe. I didn't realize they had those last names.
You know what? That would be a great name for like those biscuit in a can type thing. John Doe. You know? Because what do they have? That's Pillsbury, right? And then they could have John Doe.
Yeah, I used to do that to Dad. And now, being fat myself, I don't find it funny. But I would go around to Dad, well, growing up, even as a teenage girl, I'd just poke his butt and go, hoo-hoo. But now I don't think it's that funny, especially when my daughter's like, Mom, you got a really big butt. And then she
slaps it.
I'm like, thanks for that. There you go. He touched something.
That's loud.
He's holding on to the little crap bar. I scare him with my driving, I think. It's where we live, you have to go fast, because if you don't get fast, if you don't go fast, you're gonna get hit. It's like going onto the highway. People drive me nuts. They get onto the highway doing 25, 30 miles an hour. When you're going on the highway, by the time we get there, we should be doing the speed limit to get onto the highway, which I am doing. This is pretty fast for you, huh, old man? Is this scary? Is it scary for you? Oh, he's crying.
I got whiskered.
That's why he has to shave.
That's the problem with having a beard.
I know, that's why I shave mine. Daily. I need to get over, man. This is driving me crazy.
So what's with the nail polish?
So on the way to the reunion, I did my toenails.
So why is it still here? That was like
because I have not cleaned out my van. It's all sunny for some reason in here. I haven't cleaned out my van in 3 weeks. I need to though.
So I like to buy nail polish from Sally.
Why? Wait, why do you buy nail polish?
Well, they're like $1.50 or $2 or something like that.
Yeah.
For a little while, and they work fantastic for the sights on guns. You know, rifles or pistols, whatever, to make them stand out. So I get like the really high visibility yellow or high visibility green, or I get red or white or black in case.
You don't know the actual numbers or colors of the nail polish you're buying?
No, I just look at, you know, I was like, that'll work. And I get black for like the AR. I've got an AR-15, and this finish on it is just horrible.
Which means don't break into his house because he will shoot you.
And the nail polish works great for touching them.
Is Indiana a state where you can shoot somebody if they're
in your house?
Trespassing, period? You own guns and you don't know this?
Yeah, hopefully I never find out.
That's crazy.
I remember one time when we first moved in that house, Jenny woke me up. She's like, hey, wake up. I hear a noise. What? She goes, there's somebody in the house, I think. I'm like, there's nobody in the house. Go back to bed.
I hate when guys do that.
And she goes, no, go check it out. I was like, I'm tired. I'm sleeping. I don't want to go check it out. And then she's like, go. So I'm like, fine. So I get up, stick my head out the bedroom door. And I go, hey, if there's anybody in here, you better get. Or you gonna get raped. And I went back to bed. I was like, don't worry. If there's anyone in here, they're leaving right now. No one wants to take that chance.
Was she mad at you for just saying that?
I can't remember, but I went back to sleep.
I remember.
I was gonna get a cake. I just cut you off.
Oh,
whatever
no.
you remember.
I don't remember now. What kind of cake were you gonna get?
So, Pepperidge Farm makes these square cakes.
Yes, I love the German chocolate one.
Okay, that's what I've been wanting to try. They have a few different flavors. The fudge one, or chocolate, or whatever they call it.
That's really freaking good.
Oh yeah, that is really good. And they have a coconut one, and that's amazing. The coconut one.
See, Chris can't have coconut.
What? Why
He's
not?
allergic.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. He's allergic to coconut.
Wow.
He's allergic to amoxicillin and penicillin. You want to know what?
What?
We learned that the hard way.
Oh yeah, you told me that story. That's a funny story.
If you guys want to know what way that is, I think it's on All Things Candace. I'll link it down below. It's crazy. What is going on with the camera? Here we go. It's on my dash. Yeah, I did have a little tripod and I broke it.
And we just broke it right before.
So it would have been a lot better of a video, like center-wise, if...
Oh, what were we just talking about? We talked about the amoxicillin.
Yes.
What were we talking about? Oh, the cake. Yeah, so the Pepperidge
We
Farm.
will find one. What kind? You want the coconut and the fudge?
Well, no, I don't want anything right now, but I got to tell you about the cake. Well, they have these fudge cakes. They're really good. And they have a coconut cake, which is really, really good. And then they have a lemon cake, which is horrible. It's terrible. Other people like it. I'm just not one of those people. And then they've got this German chocolate one you were talking about.
Yes, I love that one.
I can't find that anywhere.
You can find it possibly, I think, at Meijer.
I'll have to check Meijer because Kroger didn't have it, Walmart didn't have it.
No, I'll tell you who does get those is Harding's in Michigan.
I'm not driving to friggin' Michigan for a cake.
I'm just checking my camera because it's hot. It's on.
It is, yeah. It's
really hot.
On fire.
We are going into the edition.
And let's see, then they've got another one. It's like some type of chocolate stripe or fudge stripe, but I haven't tried that one.
Oh, I haven't tried that one. I've tried the fudge and the coconut. Oh, I might have had the coconut actually. That's a lie. I think I have had the coconut before because it was so delicious. So delicious.
So he's allergic to coconut.
Yes, and penicillin.
I'm allergic to apples.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's why the apple pie for Jenny.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were allergic.
Which really sucks because they smell delicious. So every October, no matter where you go, you smell like apples with, I don't know, cinnamon and sugar or something on them. They smell amazing.
Oh yeah, they do.
They smell amazing and they look like they would be delicious too.